Today I'm gonna be ranking the Call of Duty Zombies perks. Mind you, this is the Black Ops edition, so it's Black Ops 1, 2, and 3. Not Cold War, and none of the Black Ops 4, whatever other Black Ops there is. It stops at 3 because I do not count the other ones. Maybe Cold War. Cold War was kind of sick with the zombies and multiplayer, but never mind that. Right off the bat, we got Deadshot Daiquiri, OG version, like I said. And let me tell you, I don't think I ever heard anybody say they want to buy Deadshot Daiquiri. And if you do yell out on your fucking lobby, I'm gonna go buy Deadshot Daiquiri, you deserve to be exiled from the group. I don't think anybody would ever buy this perk, especially in the OG games. Because in Black Ops 3, you could get it off the Wonder Fizz, Perkaholic, whatever the fuck. It's just an extra perk. But if you went out of your way to buy this perk, you are mentally ill. This perk is a waste of points. It's supposed to be like it auto aims to the head or something. At least that's what it's supposed to do, but it doesn't do jack. It doesn't do anything. You might as well drink cat piss. This is legitimate a waste of points. That's what it is. There's just you're better off drinking your own urine, bro. I'm sorry. The Black Ops Cold War version though, that one it's where it's at, but not here. Double tap 1.0. You like shooting your bullets fast? That's all this thing does. It is kind of buns. I'm pretty sure back in the day, people used to think of it as like God nectar, like it makes you shoot faster, but that's not all about it. Is it doesn't do anything. But let's see. Considering back in the day, this perk was like the only you didn't have double tap 2.0, which is way better. I think this is like I got points to spend. I mean, it's one of the originals, so you can't really be like, oh, this thing is buns. You can't really trash talk it. But if you were to put double tap 1.0 next to double tap 2.0 and be like, which one are you gonna take? Of course, you're gonna take the second one, not the first one. But we're talking right here. The first one is the only one that's available, and I think it's got points to spend. It's not a must buy. It doesn't exist anymore. But I will give it grace and I will put it a little bit high just because it's the first one. Stamin-up. It's not a must buy. Well, for me, it's like, all the new Call of Duties, they make you feel like you're like Superman running around. And you didn't have that in the old CODs. The movement was buns. So Stamin-up definitely helped you, especially on Origins. Origins, Stamin-up was a must buy. But I don't think I will also give I got points to spend depending on the map. Depending on the map, like I said, if it's Origins, you definitely Stamin-up. The freaking mud just slows you down heavily. Depending on the map, this one is map oriented. Depending on the map, it's a must buy, but it's still a pretty solid perk, bro. Who doesn't want fast movement? Like, come on, Juggernog. Do I even gotta say it, dude? Like this is a must buy. It's a must buy. That's like probably the first perk. If you're running solo, probably the first perk you should get is quick revive. Especially if you suck buns. If you get down, you just get revived. But I think Juggernog is a staple. The first perk you must buy when you get 2500. First perk you must buy. Juggernog is an essential, bro. You drink Juggernog the way you drink water. If you don't get it, you won't live. That's all you gotta say about it. There's nothing much to say. Tombstone. Ooh, I only remember Tombstone being in town, Black Ops 2. Never bought it though. But it is a pretty solid perk. I mean, you die and you get your stuff back. It's pretty solid, but I don't think I would buy it. Especially in town, you don't got extra perk slots, so it's a waste of like a perk slot. I think it's a free perk slot. Not bad, but not good. It's a neutral perk, and it's not on that many maps. I'm telling you, I think it's just only in town. From what I can remember, it's only in town. Besides that, I don't remember this perk at all. Vulture Aid, ooh, one of my favorite maps, buried. This fucking perk is pretty chill. Pretty good, pretty good. I mean, you get the little freaking ammo package. It's basically scavenger for multiplayer, but on zombies. You get ammo. Like it's a little bit. It's like 3 like freaking shots of ammo. You get points, and you get the little green gas around the zombie that like makes you like kind of like them not seeing you or some shit like that. It's been a while since I played buried. but it's a pretty solid perk. I think I got points to spend, especially in buried. If you do the little the bank thing, yeah, it says I definitely buy this perk, and you could probably get it for free from the witches in the house, in the mansion. I mean, yeah, definitely a solid perk. Definitely an extra perk though. It's not a main four that you would run on a main four, but it's a pretty cool side perk. Who's who? Who? Like this perk is buns. Like I even dare to say worse than Deadshot. Because Deadshot at least tries to upsell you and telling you that you're gonna get like God aim or something by drinking it. This perk is buns. It's a worse quick revive. So all right. So if you guys don't know, you die right, and then like with quick revive, you just get automatically revived. With this one, they make you do all the work. You die, you go, you get the chance to revive yourself, but the zombies still chase you. It's like a worse version of like the beast mode or like the ghost little mode from Mob of the Dead. It's buns. It's garbage. Whoever likes this perk, you're worse than a Deadshot Daiquiri drinker. Like keeping it a buck. Speed cola, must buy, bro. I hate reloading slow. It's my worst peeve. I need to reload my gun fast as fuck. Especially let's bring up Black Ops 3. Or like if you're running any like LMG, you need this shit, man. This thing will save your life so many times. Speed call is just to go there. Like I think we already know what the top four are, the must buys, but I just gotta glaze speed caller. This thing has saved my life so many times. Super good perk. It's a must have along with Juggernog. Mule Kick. I'm gonna be honest. This is always my fifth perk. Once I get my staple four perks, I gotta get my Mule Kick, bro. I usually for Mule Kick the third gun that cause you know when you die, your third gun that you get with Mule Kick disappears. I usually use the third spot for a wonder weapon because like for example like a staff or like a bow because you can always go pick them up. They don't disappear after you lose them. They just go back to like where you get them, except you're like if it's a wonder weapon from the box. But yeah, Mule Kick, it's a money got points to spend type perk. For me it's like a staple, especially in BO3, because on BO3 you can get whatever perks you want. You're not really limited. You got the gobble gums. You got the almost every map has a free perk Easter egg that you can get. So yeah, but Mule Kick for me is definitely most of the time my fifth perk after the staple four. Really solid. Just don't try not to die so you don't lose your gun. Widow's Wine. This was a pretty clutch perk on Shadows of Evil when they introduced it. The only downside to it is the grenades. And when you're trying to do the Easter egg, but besides that, it's a really solid perk. The only downside that I was explaining is when you're trying to do the Easter egg and you're trying to keep the last zombie alive and you forgot to toss your grenades and they touch you, they hit you, they just get webbed up and they die. And they mess up the whole round. So now we gotta start over again, keep another crawler, and let's hope that we all don't forget to throw our grenades and get rid of them. I think it's a got points to spend because it only has that one downside. From what I can think, that's the only downside. Most of the time, it kills your last zombie. Besides that, it's solid extra perk. Definitely on a fifth slot. Shit, even sixth. But I always pop a perkaholic when I play BO3, so none of this is needed. PhD Flopper. We begged for this perk to come back. I remember every Black Ops 3 DLC that came out. People begged. They try to look for the PhD Flopper Easter egg. We're like, oh, we're gonna get PhD Flopper. We never got it. All we got is the watered down version of that shitty gobblegum. I forgot what it was called. It was like a blue gobblegum, I think. And it gave you the PhD Flopper effect. It was buns. It was so garbage. But I think, from what I remember, I might be too old. I think Cold War brought it back. They brought it back, I think. But PhD Flopper, you're immune to grenades. The railgun, the ray gun doesn't hurt you. Mustang and Sally are free. You literally just survive with them. You just don't get explosive damage. This is goaded. I think what this is. It depends on which guns you're running, but still, it's not a must buy. Oh, would it be a must buy? Well, for me, I love running the ray gun. But it's not like I'm like crying. It was like, oh shit, the splash gun from the ray gun is killing me. For me, after all, this is my list, all right? This is not an overall list. I think it's a must buy depending on what type of guns you're running. And it's I got points to spend. It just depends on the person, but I love running the ray gun and explosive shit, so I'm gonna put a must buy for me. Even though it's like on like only like 20% of the maps. This perk is non-existent after Black Ops 2. Ooh, quick revive. On solos, must buy, definitely. On running co-op, if you're playing with a shitty guy, which I always have one person that always gets down, you must have it. It's a must buy on every situation. Depending if you trust your team, you don't need it. If you're running solos, it's a must. Unless you think you build like that and you don't get down none of the times. But it is a must buy depending on if you're a good player or you're playing with good players. Double tap 2.0. It's a must buy, bro. Double the damage without shooting double the bullets. It's amazing. It's probably the second perk I get after Jug. It's either Jug and then double tap or double tap and then Jug. But it's mainly just Jug first and then double tap. But double tap is a must. You got to get those fuckers down way too fast. Ooh, you combine this with a shotgun. Talking about the Haymaker in Black Ops 3. You get that. You get the maxed out Haymaker, pack punched, double tap 2.0. Yeah, the Panzers are never going to walk more than 5 feet when they land, bro. They're going to go down to the ground right off the bat. Electric Cherry. Ooh, you get this shit from the Wonder Fist. I spin the Wonder Fist like 50 times just so I can get this perk. I think it's mainly a free perk slot because it's not part of the main 4. And I don't think it's gonna be a points to spend. I would not buy it. It's definitely a 5th to 6th. Most likely 6 for me because it doesn't really do anything. It's just extra little damage when you reload. Sometimes you get a weak zombie and you pick them off with the little electricity. But besides that, it doesn't do too much. I'm gonna put a free perk slot. It's a goated perk, but it's not a must like perk. You know, it's just like, oh, I got enough points. It's not a bad perk, but I would like to have it. So this is the list for the OG perks. I'm not gonna add any, and I don't think I'm ever gonna do a list with the new ones because I don't fuck with that new Black Ops. That thing is buns after Black Ops 3. I did play Black Ops Cold War, but anything after those, I don't fuck with. Especially Black Ops 7. Y'all can keep that. Y'all can keep that. Y'all let me know what y'all think of my list. If you guys got a favorite perk, let me know. Definitely for me, my favorite perk has to be fucking double tap, bro. I need that double damage in my life, especially with the ray gun, because the ray gun starts becoming a fraud after like round 20, bro. I need the extra damage to at least be competent. Besides that, I hope y'all enjoy the video, and I'll see you guys on the next one.